Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because
Let's start this over, man.
Coming in, they're putting them on Medicare.
It's my
they're putting
first.
them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. He will wipe out Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame. What's happened to our country in the last 4 years is not to be believed. Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of people, they cannot believe what happened to the United States of America. We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people. What we're doing for other countries, and they do nothing for us. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
Thank you, President Trump. Tana?
This is the first presidential election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning, the court ruled on yet another abortion case, temporarily allowing emergency abortions to continue in Idaho.
Okay, let's just go back to the part that I want to review.
Former President Trump.
Let's just go back. Because this is finna be some gas.
We're live from Georgia, a key battleground state in the race for the White House.
Get up here.
In just a moment.
Just get out here. We already know what's going on. All right.
Haynes agreed to accept these rules.
Now, please welcome the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Damn, he walks stiff as fuck. He like a robot. I'm not gonna. I can't do it. Like, man, he look like he just. It's not my leader, bro. I can't do it. Like, bro, you gotta walk out like nigga hyped up, nigga running the country. Look at this finger point. It look like nigga finna be on punishment. I'm not gonna hold you. It just feel like, yeah. Like, imagine this your coach. You in high school in football, and you see this finger. You know you messed up. It's over with. You know you messed up. Anyway, let's see what he got to say.
And please welcome the 45th President of the United States,
Blue tie.
Donald
This nigga
Trump.
come out looking mean as a fuck. That's the warden right there. Gonna get you paid, though. He got the whip on the hair. Mean money. I feel it. Let's do it.
Gentlemen, thanks so
I
much
fuck
for being
with
here.
Trump,
Let's
though.
begin the debate,
Beyond.
and let's start with the issue that voters consistently say is their top concern, the economy.
Oh!
President Biden, inflation has slowed, but prices remain high. Since you took office, the price of essentials has increased. For example, a basket of groceries that cost $100 then now costs more than $120. And typical home prices have jumped more than 30%. What do you say to voters who feel they are worse off under your presidency than they were under President Trump?
We gotta take a look at what I was.
Wait, this how you know a nigga be capped. This how you know a nigga be capped. Like, how the hell is you responding that fast? He didn't even finish his sentence. Like, you wasn't even thinking about the question. You already had your answer ready. So that's how I know he capped. Look. It's like asking your girl, you and your girl in an argument, and then she like, you prove a point, then she just instantly go into something. You're like, well, you wasn't even listening to nothing I said. Yeah, it's cool. This is just a losable debate. With the economy, he ain't got no defense or no leg to stand on. Trump is the full-fledged business guru, made trillions of dollars in the American economy. You can't hit this man with this question. It's unfair. He's gonna lose this 1,000 times to 1. Every single time. Any question, any response that he has as far as the economy, it's gonna be a lose-lose situation. And to jump out the gate in the first 3 minutes is just not fair to this man. Which is why I see why this response that he's finna give them is why he did it. Because he know he ain't got no leg to stand on. Because this is my second time watching this, so I'm analyzing it from another perspective right now. Let's see what's up.
Prices have jumped more than 30%.
But to prove my point, my man barely finished his statement, and then he answered the question, meaning that he already had this thought ready to go.
What do you say to voters who feel they are worse off under your presidency than they were under President Trump?
We gotta take a look at what I was left when I became president.
He answered too fast.
We had an economy that was in free fall. pandemic
Look, Trump,
was so
like, you know he
badly
bullshit.
handled, and people were dying. All he said was, "It's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach in your arm."
All right. Damn. That's hitting below the belt, man. Like, look, Trump, look. He like, oh my God, like, you did say that, bro. You said that shit. You said that. You definitely said it. But I'm rocking with you though. It's like when you said that shit, it was like, man, this nigga, he's just outlandish. Like, you just gotta just like, what? You gonna die? It's like, that's why he like, all right. So he has no defense on the economy. As far as Trump, he took out $8 million in loans, but put it back in the American economy. I know because they already addressed this previously. I'm not gonna jump ahead, but we'll continue. Go ahead. But he did punch my man below the belt with this bleach comment.
Collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do is try to put things back together again. And that's exactly what we began to do. We created 15,000 new jobs. We brought out a position where we have 800,000 new manufacturing jobs, but there's more to be done. There's more to be done.
Let's see.
Working class people are still in trouble.
Let's see,
I
man.
come from
We
Scranton,
can
Pennsylvania.
pull this up right now.
Household where the kitchen tables,
Who's right?
things weren't able to be met during the month. It was a problem. Price of eggs, the price of gas, the price of housing, the price of a whole range of things. That's why I'm working so hard to make sure I deal with those problems.
Fact
And
check.
we're gonna make
Fact check, nigga. Hold up. Back up.
it again. That's exactly what we began to do. We created 15,000 new jobs. We brought out a position where we have 800,000 new manufacturing jobs, but there's more to be done. There's more to be done. Working class people are still in trouble. I come from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I come from a household where the kitchen tables.
What the fuck does that have to do with what we going through?
Problem. Price of eggs, the price of gas, the price of housing, the price of a whole range.
Nigga, that
of
was
things.
7 years
That's
ago.
why I'm working so hard to make sure I deal with those problems. And we're going to make sure that we reduce the price of housing. We're going to make sure we
How?
2 million new units. We're going to make sure we cap rents so corporate greed can't take over. The combination that was left within corporate greed is the reason why we're in this problem right now. In addition to that, we're in a situation where if you take a look at all that was done in his administration, he didn't do much at all. By the time he left, things were in chaos. Things were in chaos. And so we put things back together. We created, I said, those jobs to make sure we had a situation where we now
Last 10 years
brought down
in the
the price
Dow.
of prescription drugs, which is a major issue for many people. To $15 for an insulin shot, as opposed
Pre-pandemic,
to $400. No senior
the Dow's
has
at
to pay more than
25.
$200 for
26,000.
any drug, all the drugs they can
Height of the
beginning
pandemic.
next year. In a situation
23.
and we're going to make that available to everybody.
Before
All
the
Americans.
next
So
election,
we're working to bring down the price around the kitchen table.
the economy
That's
was
what
brought
we're
back
gonna
up.
get done.
So
Thank you,
Biden
President
was
Biden.
going into the
We're
fucking
the
winning
greatest
economy. What is he
in the
talking
history of
about?
our country. We
What does he mean?
have never done so well. Everybody
I'm confused.
was amazed by it. Other
He was
countries
already
are
in a
copying
winning
us. We got
economy right before the presidential
And
election.
when we did, we
What is he talking
spent
about?
the money
The
necessary
economy
so
was
we
fully
would
brought
never have
back.
A Great Depression, the likes of which we had in 1929.
Exactly what he finna say.
By the time we finished, so we did a great job. We got a lot of credit for the economy, a lot of credit for the military, and no wars, and so many other things. Everything was rocking good. But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country.
You can see it right here on the stock market, bro.
We had given
That's
them
2020.
a country where the stock market actually was higher.
Height of the pandemic.
And nobody thought that was even
Came right
possible.
back.
The only jobs he created
Right
for
before the
illegal
presidency.
immigrants and bounce back jobs, the bounce back from the COVID. He has not done
This
a good
Trump
job.
word he
He's done a
talking
good
about.
job, and inflation's killing our country. It is absolutely killing us.
Thank you, President Biden.
Well, look, the greatest economy in the world, he's the only one who thinks that, I think. I don't know anybody else who thinks he's the greatest economy in the world. And
This is how I know these people be out of touch and are controlling our lives. Because everybody that was on the ground level and in the streets had the most money they ever had in their entire lives. It was the most money in American society during Trump's presidency because he ran the presidency as a businessman and not as a politician. For the first time in the entire world, in my existence, we have seen a president that has actually did something like a president and run the business correctly. America is a business. America is not a country. We don't live in a country. We live in a business. We all employees. Why do you think everything we pay is a tax? Trump understood that. So he got in there and delivered what the American people needed. Money. We work hard. That's what that nigga Trump did. That's why we got to get this nigga back in this bitch now. Boom.
No, the fact of the matter is that we find ourselves in a situation where his economy, he rewarded the wealthy. He had the largest tax cut in American history.
Yes. And taxes still to this day. No, just last year, when you gave everybody that IRS the $82 billion is when they start putting it into effect. Just last year is why no one is able to get their taxes. How when Trump was in, it was tax this, tax that. It was EIN this, EIN that. It was all type of tax credits that people can get. EDIC, tax fuel, employee tax, anything that you could think of. It was all exposed to the American people. It was no trying to figure out where this information was. All you had to go do was right there, boop, 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 and it was access. It was so many different websites that was out there. So whatever the hell he's saying is 1,000% invalid. But I'll let him continue making a fool of himself.
The dollars, he raised the deficit larger than any president.
Whew, this part I like. The deficit. Yes, he raised the deficit. So boom. I touched on this shit earlier. I touched on this earlier, but we gonna let my man cook. We gonna let my man cook himself to death.
In one term, he's the only president other than Herbert Hoover who's lost more jobs than he had when he began.
It's COVID, nigga.
The idea that he did something that was significant in the military. You know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still finding ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have any, this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
What the heck?
President Trump, I want to...
I don't know. You got to fact check shit like this. I don't even know why that would even matter. I understand, yeah, our innocent lives. I feel it, but these wars have been going on for 10, 30 years. So what the hell does that? You endorse dying lives. Like anybody that signs up for presidency is endorsing dying lives. Like I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. I get it. No one died on your watch. I like salute to the troops for sure. But you inherit dying lives as a president. So yeah, I like that point. I like that. I'm a rock with you on that one. Look at this nigga lips. What the fuck? This nigga hot, bro. It ain't no way that nigga making that face and not finna say something out of pocket. That nigga mad. I can tell. Just, bro, no one makes their face like that. And like, bro, Trump, you, oh man, this is. Oh shit, this nigga Biden standing on business though. Trump mad as hell. This nigga standing on business. He like, nigga, I meant that. I meant everything I said, nigga. The deficit. The best thing he said is the troops, for sure. That's why he like, nigga, I ended with that, nigga. It was a stern face. This nigga's like, all that shit you talking about is the I'm finna, oh.
If I can.
You want allowed to respond to him?
Hey, that
Whatever you want with the minute that we give you. I want to follow up. You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S.
I like this.
You ensure that that doesn't drive prices even higher.
It's not going to drive them higher. It's just going to cause countries that have been ripping us off for years, like China and many others, in all fairness to China, it's going to just force them to pay us a lot of money, reduce our deficit tremendously, and give us a lot of power for other things.
All right, let me break this down. So, imagine, right? They clone Tyrone. Let's just say that. Imagine they clone Tyrone. Niggas is already doing experiments, whatever. Then they find out. It's like, hey, bro, look. Nah. Ain't no more experiments, man, without us knowing. We gonna know what you doing. We gonna know the products. We gonna know the facility. The community is gonna know, and we gonna voluntarily sign up to do this. That's having business with China. The tariffs is, hey, in order to do this here, you gotta pay us. All that money that you're making, bro, you gotta put a 10%. You gotta get back to the community 10%, bro. Like you gotta get back to the community 10%, bro. Like you was already doing it. We already getting charged. The product's already here. Everything is already established. But we need 10%, nigga, on everything that we got going on from here on out because we've already been getting bled, nigga, down. So 10% of what? In the stage of America, trillions of dollars is a lot. So just imagine they bringing in $2 trillion of merchandise a day, and soon as before they even make profit or touch down, before any of they ships even bring something off the boat, they shoot you 10% everything that's on there, whether they make dough or not. It's like you want to work in this community. This what you got to do. So basically, he's saying if China want to do business in America, it's 10%, homie. I don't care what you make. Your product's already here, and we're not raising your prices. Like we're not raising up no prices, nigga. The price is what it is. You take that hit, or you just push your pack back wherever you got it from.
He made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history. I also gave you the largest regulation cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And the jobs went down and then they bounced back, and he's taking credit for bounce back jobs. You can't do that. He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No, he inherited almost no inflation, and it stayed that way for 14 months. And then it blew up under his leadership.
We can
because
Google
they
that.
spent money like a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing, and
Yes,
they don't know what
yes,
they were doing.
yes,
It was
yes,
probably
yes.
the worst administration in history. There's never been. And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we were getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country's life.
President.
All right, he touched on a lot right there. He touched on a whole lot. He only had like 30 seconds to do something, so we're going to go back because it was one point in there I wanted to say.
Cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And the jobs went down and then they bounced back, and he's taking credit for bounce back jobs. You can't do that.
Yes.
He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No, he inherited almost no inflation, and it stayed that way for 14 months. And then it blew up under his leadership because they spent money like a bunch of people
Right
that
here.
didn't know what.
Right here. All of those. So when Biden originally got in, you can go on Say Cheese TV Instagram right now to the 2020 presidential election about a month to 6 months after. All of a sudden, Ukraine this, Ukraine that, Ukraine this. Nigga, 4 billion here, 4 trillion there, 9 trillion there. Niggas like, what the hell? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, no way. I'm like, whoa. It's no. I don't know if it's 4 trillion. It might have been billions. I'm like, it's no way Buddy is sending all this money over there when we over here in the American society, nigga, is literally like our savings is depreciating. So basically, everything that like they got in there, literally, Trump gave everybody this dough. Everybody saved all this capital. Everybody saved all this dough. They literally raised goods, imported. We don't make nothing here. So they raised the price on all goods from all exported companies in order to bring in all of that tax money that he just gave back to the American people. So Trump gave out the deficit was he raised the deficit by $9 trillion. So all of that dough, they took it out of the American people, nigga, by raising up inflation and increasing prices on everything to increase revenue on income tax. From that income tax, they sent the money to Ukraine as bounce backs because the military budget is the way the fucking politicians make dough. Or stocks, because they control military defense. So anytime niggas need to go over there and make a military contract with another foreign country and touch toes and kick cans with another fan, they making billions and trillions of dollars, bro. Like, and they're sucking it out. So when inflation comes up and it's a war that pops off, hey, who the fuck is making some dough off of that shit? It's our own presidency. It's the ones that's basically increasing the prices on everything and funding a war that we have nothing to do with. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Ukraine? I mean, at the degree that is costing us, I don't withdraw what the hell I just said, but at the degree that is costing us, it is a lot. Because I gotta be politically correct. I am lying. This is fucked up. Damn. So look. But they'll just take that part out there anyway. So it don't even matter. But anyway, I'm gonna just say whatever. But anyway, damn. I really have to be politically correct on this shit. I didn't mean to say fuck Ukraine. But at the expenses costing us, it's like, damn, bro, fuck Ukraine, bro. Like you're not an ally, bro. We got Russian nuclear ships parked right in Cuba, nigga, on our backyard because we supplying a war, nigga, that don't got nothing to do with us, bro. Like for real. Like I got people in Florida, dog, nigga, that I actually care about and actually know. Like, nigga, this motherfuckers in Florida I fuck with. This people in Atlanta I fuck with. This motherfuckers in North Carolina I fuck with. Like, it's people in DC, nigga, that I rock with, bro. Like, nigga, like you got me fucked up. This nigga parking military ships in Cuba, bro, because on this nigga recognizance because he wanna fund a fucking country that we have nothing to do with. So I stand on my point, nigga. Fuck that. You got me like, bro, real shit. Now that I think about it, bro, that's some bullshit. Fuck him and Ukraine.
Doing, and they don't know what they were doing. It was the worst, probably the worst administration in history. There's never been. And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we were getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country's life.
President Trump, over the last 8 years, under both of your administrations, the national debt soared to record highs. And according to a new nonpartisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt. Well, so far...
Woo! Pop the molly, I'm flexing. Yes. You know what he did with that $8.4 trillion? EDD, PPP. Low housing rates, 3% interest, 3.5% interest, 2% interest. Car loans, low. Taxes. Get everything you want. Buy everything you need. Live the American dream. The American dream is back popping. Nigga, money. Open your business. Do this, do that, do this. Do everything you need to do, my nigga. Make shit pop. Make America great again. Nigga, boom, nigga. What the fuck he did? He stood on business. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Yes, nigga, he increased the fucking debt by $8.4 trillion, nigga, and the American people seen every fucking dollar of that shit, nigga. We seen every dollar of that, nigga. Literally. Everybody had paper, nigga, with that 8.4 trillion. Nigga, that's how I feel, nigga, when motherfuckers go to war about you. Literally, bro, that's how I feel when a nigga go to war about you. Literally, like, hey, bro, like, nigga, I'm gonna go take all this bread out, nigga, and I'm gonna put it right in your pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the deficit, but ain't no president ever did that in their whole history of fucking existence. Fuck you, nigga, and any other president that got any other smoke with, bro.
And you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt.
Okay, back up. Bow.
Partisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt. Well, so far, President Biden, you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt.
And to go to my point that I just said a couple minutes ago, to say cheese, go back to that post. When he was getting elected, nigga, the American people didn't see no dough out of that 4.3 trillion. We seen that shit getting spent. It's like your daddy, nigga. It's like you going to go live with your pops, nigga, and he's a millionaire. And you getting, and your mom from the projects, and you got hand-me-down clothes, and you see this nigga partying on bitches, nigga snorting coke, big Ferrari, Bentley, nigga. He don't buy you shit. He don't buy you nothing, nigga. He coming in, he picking you up from school and shit. You sitting in the back seat of the Rolls Royce and shit, nigga. It's you get picked up from public school, mind you. Boom. You getting picked up from public school right down the street from where your mom was, nigga. You getting picked up Rolls Royce, nigga, back seat, nigga, it's Louis bags, nigga, Dolce & Gabbana, all that shit. You excited. You like, oh, fuck, nigga, like, hell yeah, nigga, like, this shit rocky. Boom, you pulling up, you living with your pops and all type of shit. You get to the crib, nigga, you just see 4-5 bitches, like, oh, hell yeah, nigga, like, it's good, like, oh, yeah, like, nigga, this shit, I love living with my dad. Next thing you know, nigga, everybody opening up gifts but you. And this go on day after day after day, month after month, week after week, year after year. Nigga, you gonna start resenting that nigga. You gonna start hating that nigga and them bitches and the lifestyle. You gonna basically want to go back to the fucking projects. So, fuck Biden and increasing that deficit by whatever amount of dollars, because none of the American people seen that. Nigga, you know what they did? They gave immigrants $4,000, nigga, a month. That's crossing the U.S. border. Nigga, they can go apply for that shit right now. It's $2,000 a month, citizenship, visas, nigga, all that. You can go to the fucking work in the army, nigga, anything you want to do. The Ukrainians, nigga, you come over here, you damage, nigga, the 100 bands, nigga, you can get 100 racks. Come over here, please. We want you. Bro, what? Alone, we gotta pay, like they said earlier, $100 more. Like you go to the grocery store, it costs $5 for some milk, $4 for some eggs, and $10 for some bacon. Don't try to buy lunch or a dinner. And you up to $150. And this is just one meal. This might last you 1-2 days. This one person. I live on my dolo. Like, you know, like, come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Isn't it crazy? Motherfuckers, he's giving out more food assistance to illegal immigrants than to homeless people on the street. Forget the homeless person, than to single moms that are on government assistance. Statistically proven. I will go find somebody. If anybody want to challenge me, I will go find these people in the streets tomorrow. I'm on the field every day. This nigga is lying. In the blue tie.
So former President Trump, many of the tax cuts that you signed into law are set to expire next year. You want to extend them and go even further, you say. With the U.S. facing trillion-dollar deficits and record debt, why should top earners and corporations pay even less in taxes than they do now?
Because the tax cuts spurred the greatest economy that we've ever seen just prior to COVID. And even after COVID, it was so strong that we were able to get through COVID much better than just about any other country. But we spurred, that tax spurred. Now, when we cut the taxes, as an example, the corporate tax was cut down to 21% from 39%, plus beyond that. We took in more revenue with much less tax, and companies were bringing back trillions of dollars back into our country. The country was going like never before.
Yes, sir.
And we were ready to start paying down debt. We were ready to start using the liquid gold right under our feet, the oil and gas right under our feet. We were going to have something that nobody else has had. We got hit with COVID. We did a lot to fix it. I gave him an unbelievable situation with all of the therapeutics and all of the things that we came up with. We gave him something great. Remember, more people died.
Like I mentioned earlier, because Trump ran the U.S. like a business. So everything that he basically just said was incentives, tax breaks on companies coming to America right in the beginning of his presidency. That was to incentivize companies coming to America to boost up the American economy, which he did. Everything was booming. Shit was cheap. Money was flowing. Niggas could afford shit. It wasn't too much money here. It wasn't too much money there. It was a good, consistent revenue system. Like, it was a good system. Like, it was a good system he implemented. Because it wasn't fast. It was consistent. That's what he does. He's a businessman. He goes off consistency. He doesn't go off rash decisions. Ups or downs, like that's not how he moves. You don't make trillions of dollars with rash moves. It's not going to happen. So as far as Trump, he had the system going at a constant pace. So when COVID hit, it forced him to make rash decisions. The only thing a businessman is going to be able to do in rash decisions is throw money at the situation, bro. Like, back to the rich dad situation. If you calling your mama every week, man, I hate it here. Dad don't pay me no attention. This, and this. She consoling you on the phone. It's all right. It's cool. On the flip side, she also calling him and getting on his ass. So the first thing that he's going to do is throw bread at you. Oh, man, damn, my bad, bro. Like, shit, what shoes you want? What you want? Like, what you want to do? So you're going to equate that to what he just said.
His administration, even though we had largely fixed it, more people died under his administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it, something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster, mandating it. The vaccine went out, he did a mandate on the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And
Agreed.
I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country. They don't respect our leadership. They don't respect the United States.
At least they fear
anymore.
Trump.
We're like a third world nation between weaponization of his election, trying to go after his political opponent.
They fear Trump. They don't respect Biden. I'd rather be feared than respected. Like, it's a difference, bro. Like, niggas walk in a room. You know you ain't got no friends when you feared. When you're respected, it could change in an instance. Motherfuckers will shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. Nigga ain't doing that with Donald Trump. You see he was able to go shake hands with Kim Jong-un, the president of China. He was walking in any room he wanted to. That's what it feared. That's what it feel like to be feared, not respected. Like, you see how, look, prime example, right? You see how Trump has his shirt open, his suit open, and Biden has his suit tucked in, buttoned up. That says a lot. Even the tie, he has a red tie, he has a blue tie. I understand that Democratic and Republican, but it just says a lot. Like, on the left, it says, I don't give a fuck because I know I'm better than you. On the right is basically, I'm trying to swindle you. Literally, like, on the left is, I'm an asshole because I don't give a fuck about you. I'm gonna just tell you that God's honest truth because your reality doesn't make or break mine. You're just so annoying. Like, I just see so much of this shit so much that it's becoming annoying. So I gotta do something about it. But fuck my delivery. Can you withstand what I'm saying to get past it, to be who I am, to fix this shit? This nigga on the right is basically trying to pacify you and mesmerize you and soul you into thinking that this shit is okay. When in reality, this nigga look like Jeepers Creepers and he fucking me up right now. Like, he's not he's Michael Jackson in motherfucking Scary Movie 3. No. Like, no, I'm not fucking with this nigga, man. I'm just not, bro. Like, it's just screaming. Yeah, you might not like bro on the left. He might say some irrational shit, but he gonna pull you out the mud, nigga. If you in some quicksand, if you in a forest and you fall in some quicksand, who gonna save you first? If you in a life or death situation, which nigga gonna steal your backpack because y'all gotta ration goods off? Biden is gonna take your backpack and let your ass melt in the fucking quicksand. He gonna be the last victorious one. Trump, nigga, he gonna be like, man, fuck this, bro. Let's chop this tower down there. Let's chop all these trees down, nigga. Build a life raft, nigga, and sell the land when we get back from out of civilization. Like, this nigga is the nigga that we need. I wish this nigga he need to make a rule where he's the last president. Or only businessmen can be president, bro. If you a politician, you can't be a president, bro. You gotta be a businessman only. Or fucking let Kanye do it after Trump, man. We need a nigga that just shake some shit up.
Things he's done, we've become like a third world nation, and it's a shame. The damage he's done to our country, and I'd love to ask him, and will, why he allowed millions of people to come in here from prisons, jails, and mental institutions to come into our country and destroy our country.
President Trump, we will get to immigration.
Okay.
This block. President Biden, I want to give you an opportunity to respond to this question about the national debt.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. I got dough out of that. I got money out of that, though. Now, I got a lot of money out of that, too. Nigga, how much did you say? $8 trillion? I ain't gonna disclose the amount, but I've seen some dough out of that, that's for sure. And it wasn't $1.
$1 tax cut.
I'm gonna just say it wasn't that little refund check he was giving out either. Let's just say. That's why he like, man, nigga, you putting me to sleep, man. Everybody got paid, nigga, from that dough. Why rewind?
Mental institutions to come into our country and destroy our country.
President Trump, we will get to immigration later in this block. President Biden, I want to give you an opportunity to respond to this question about the national debt.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, he got $2 trillion tax cut, benefited the very wealthy. Now, what I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they in fact pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers,
What the fuck?
they'd raise $500 million, billion dollars, I should say.
Where does
in
it-
10
Oh, hell no. That's why rich people don't keep their money in the bank. That's why Elon Musk is all his money is in the stock. Because of niggas like Biden. You talking about taxing a nigga. Oh, Jeff Bezos, right? That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Jeff Bezos, right there. You think this nigga, he just went through a divorce and had to give up half of his dough. You think this nigga gonna give up another 25%? You talking about 75% of this nigga's wealth? Tell me the reason. Tell me the reason right now. Tell me the reason, please. If you don't tell me a reason that makes beyond sense to me right now, bro, you got a problem. You got a problem. You literally don't want to do nothing. Like if you don't come up with a reason that makes sense to me, you basically about to tax this man all his dough to send it off to a foreign country to basically pad your pockets. Basically what you already did. You about to basically make World War III pop off with Jeff Bezos' monies.
We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me.
Nope. Too much stuttering. Nope, he lost me. Fuck no. That's a bad business sale. Just imagine a nigga come in there like, hey man, I need to borrow 25% of your net worth for the Child Foundation, kids with cancer. Also, I want to give it to some single moms, nigga, to get some cars. And then you're like, all right, yeah, that's cool, that sounds good. And then, all right, that's like 5%. What about the other 20? COVID. I mean, my bad. I'm gonna create another pandemic. What the fuck, blood? No! Don't get this nigga no money, man. Please don't get this nigga no money, man. He gonna fucking blow this world up. It's just a fucking Russian ship in Cuba right now. Right now, please don't get this nigga no more dough, bro. Please don't get this man no money, man. We gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die, man. We're gonna die, bro. We're gonna die, bro. This is the end. This is the end. This is the fucking end. YouTube. Oh my God. No. This is 5 days ago. Lord, please. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Please don't let this nigga win. Please. I'm fucking begging you. Oh my God. He said it's 1,000 billionaires in America. 1,000 billionaires. And he won 25% from each one of them. He said child care. The second one, I don't even remember. And then the third one, he mumbled and basically said, I want to start another fucking pandemic. Lord, he basically said he finna start World War III. Like what the fuck? I know I'm not high. I am not high. I probably am just reading too much into this shit, but I get, like, this is 11 minutes and 55 seconds. I can't, like, this nigga already said he want to blow up the world.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look.
What?
We finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President.
No! Fuck no! Don't say that. No. You got me entirely fucked. We finna die, y'all. We finna fucking die. We finna die, bro. If this nigga gets elected, bro, this shit getting blown up. This shit is getting blown up, man. It don't even matter. We just go to the club, nigga. We on our last days, literally. I'm gonna just repeat this shit back because he literally just said he's gonna raise the tax from 2% on 1,000 billionaires. from 2% to 25% for childcare, healthcare, and to create another COVID. And then stuttered for the next 15 seconds. I don't even want to review that shit no more because I just hope this nigga don't get elected.
Either one of those numbers. They've raised $500 billion.
Okay, go back. He just know how much he reading off a prompter. He gotta be. He's reading off a fucking prompter.
In a 10-year.
He's not freestyling these shits. He's reading off a prompter. It's for sure. It's no way. He's reading off a prompter. Guaranteed. He's just trusted by the old white people and they know that's what's gonna get the vote. Yeah. I'm already seeing this shit is fucked up right now. God damn. This nigga cannot get elected. I understand that like, damn. He's gonna basically usher in World War III. Real shit. Literally. This nigga Trump is basically like preventing this shit from happening. Ain't no way, nigga. Putin was just cool with this nigga Trump. They were just in the same room. Fucking 4 years. Nigga, 6 years ago, these niggas was just kicking cans, probably talking about bitches and golf. Bro, oh my God, dog. Come on, B. Come on, bro. Come the fuck on in. 6 years later, this nigga got a nuclear ship parked right outside of Cuba. Like, hey, my nigga, y'all niggas think I'm bullshitting, huh? All right, bet, for sure. It's like I don't think he gonna do nothing with it. I don't even think it's probably something. I don't even think it's nothing even on there. I'm gonna just say that. Like, it's some heats on there, but it ain't no nuclear ships. Like, it's just some missiles. Like, nigga, just some quick shit. Cause, nigga, if you brought some nuclear weapons, nigga, that close, it'll be like, dang, and that'd be like, bro. That's like pulling up to a nigga block, nigga, standing at the corner, nigga, like, with a bunch of machine guns. It's like, what the fuck these niggas on? Like, they ready to die, huh? They ready to die. Nigga, I'm a fucking kid in there. It's 100 families on this block, bro. Hell no. What is you doing? Leave. Like, what is you doing? So I don't think it's no nuclear. I don't think it's no nuclear weapons on there. I think he on some shit like, hey, bro, like, we just not playing, like, Biden, like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, you keep sending money over there, bro. Like, we gonna pop you. Like, we gonna pull up to Florida. Nigga, upload, nigga, 10,000 troops, and just have, nigga, pop a bottle of champagne and let you know, we ain't scared. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to have a dick swinging contest with fucking Russia, bro. I'm not. This nigga fucking Khabib, nigga, is 30-0. No, nigga. What American nigga in the UFC other than John Jones, nigga, is undefeated?
You'd be able to write one.
None of them. Nigga, what American in the boxing right now, other than Gervonta Davis, is undefeated? None of them, nigga. America is not winning, bro. We are not athletic, ready to go to war. We spend dough here, bro. Leave us alone. This nigga is spending the money on the wrong shit. He's spending money just like an American, but on the wrong bitches. It's like, yeah, you doing it wrong, bro. You going. Yeah, no. He doing the dad situation earlier that I said. What are you doing?
That we'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look,
Finish.
If we
Look at
finally
Trump.
beat Medicare.
Thank you, President.
I wouldn't have been able to.
Well, he's right, he did beat Medicare, he beat it to death. And he's destroying Medicare. Because all of these people are coming in, they're putting them on Medicare, they're putting them on Social Security, they're gonna destroy Social Security.
They're not capping, bro. He's not capping, bro. He's not capping. These immigrants that are crossing over, bro, and it's 100,000 of them, nigga. I seen them, nigga, in San Antonio, bro, about last year, dog. They all had on, it was 20,000 immigrants, bro. They checking them in, and they're letting them go, bro. They're letting them go. They're writing them the thing that you seen on Scarface, the little thing, the little card. They giving them that and they letting them go. They taking their fingerprint, letting them go. And what they can do with that card, they can go file for immigrant benefits, and they getting like $2,000 a month, and it's 20,000 of them. So just imagine how much money is hitting the streets. They can apply for housing. They getting food. They getting work vouchers. They getting everything that, bro, this is literally the 80s all over again. As far as the Cuban, letting the Cubans and stuff like that in. And not knowing who's in our country. Like, it's motherfuckers from Egypt crossing over from here. Like, how are you? I literally seen a nigga from Jordan, like four, 5 people. They're like, yeah, we're from Egypt. I said, what the fuck? In Mexico. They from Egypt in Mexico getting into the US. Like, you would think a nigga would show up, nigga, in New York. Right? Or Florida. Right? No, nigga, they going through Mexico, up through California, Arizona, Texas, and moving from there, nigga. Seattle, Washington, Seattle, Oregon, New York, everywhere, bro. Like, it's getting to a point where we don't know who's in this country at this point. Like, crime finna go crazy. Crime finna go insane. It's just gonna be an uproar of something. Like, if this how they storm the White House, if this nigga Biden lose, all of these immigrants, they just gonna like incite something in them, like just pay them. Antifa gonna come up out of nowhere. We ain't had no uproar in a minute, I guarantee you, bro. There's just gonna be all these immigrants, and they just here for a reason.
Single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. He will wipe out Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame. What's happened to our country in the last 4 years is not to be believed.
Ridiculous.
Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of people. They cannot believe what happened to the United States of America. We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people.
Indeed.
What we're doing for other countries, and they do nothing for us. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
Thank you, President Trump. Tiana?
This is the first presidential election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning, the court ruled on yet another abortion case, temporarily allowing emergency abortions to continue in Idaho.
I'm done. I just want to talk about the economy.
Restrictive ban. Former President Trump, you take credit for the decision to